If a stranger in a coffee shop asked you, "When has God shown up in your life?" you might find the question a little odd. But if you paused, chances are you'd have a story to tell. At St. Mark's, we believe God is at work everywhere, and everyone has a God encounter story. Inspired by StoryCorps, this Lent we're introducing GodCorps, an opportunity to record a short interview and share an experience of God at work in your life. We'd love to hear your story.
Well, I am so delighted. This is Pastor Amy, and I'm here with Annie Schumacher. And Annie, I would love to hear your story of an encounter when you sensed that God was revealing himself to you through another person.
Yeah. So several years ago, our family would attend family camp every summer. And we would go with lots of other people. So, my brother's family would go, my sister's family, some friends, cousins. It was always really fun.
Now, where was this family
This was
camp?
in Iowa.
Okay.
Village Creek Bible Camp.
Very cool.
And it was always a really great week. But there was one year that we were going, and my brother and sister-in-law told us that their friend Chloe was coming. And I had been hearing about Chloe for years. I never met her, but she was from South Africa, and they actually moved to Chicago to be missionaries here. And she would hear from God a lot.
Wow.
And it was often like people that she didn't know. She would just feel like, I feel like God needs, me to tell you this. And the person would start crying. And I had been hearing about this, like she'd be on the bus or just in Target or whatever, and feel like God's got a message for you. So I knew Chloe was coming to camp, and I was kind of like, I wonder if Chloe's going to tell me something from God. And I was kind of nervous, but I also kind of was just wondering how it would go. So the whole week went by, and I had talked to Chloe a few different times, but, she never shared anything with me about a message from God, which was fine. But on the very last day of camp, we were getting in our car. Actually, we were in the car. The kids were all strapped into their car seats. We were about to pull away, and I look out the rear view mirror, and I see Chloe running to our car.
Whoa.
And so I rolled my window down, and she said, "Hey, I feel like I have a word from the Lord for you. Can I share it with you?"
Wow.
And I was like so nervous. I'm like, yeah. But she said a whole bunch of things, and one of the things that stuck out to me is she said, "I just feel like you need to know that your home will be a place for broken children."
Wow.
And I had no idea what that meant, and I was just like, okay. And I went home and I wrote down, all the things that she shared. And even if nothing ever happened that made me feel like that was from God, I just felt like it was from God, because I just felt like it was a moment where he wanted me to know, like, I see you.
Yes.
And I love you. And I just want you to feel known by me.
Wow.
And it was such a powerful experience. I'm someone who loves to be known by other people. And I just felt like it was God's kindness, just saying, like, I want to know you, and I want you to know that I know you.
Annie, tell us why you felt seen by that. Had you already developed a great heart for broken children?
Yeah. I mean, I spent time in college in Ukraine. I worked at an orphanage for a month. I used to be a teacher. I've always felt called to children.
Wow.
So I didn't know if that was it, but fast forward, 10 years, and we had become a host family for Safe Families for Children. We've invited lots of kids to live in our home. And I look back on that, and I think that's just all part of the story. So,
oh my goodness.
Yeah.
So what has that looked like? Where have there been times in which you've experienced God and welcoming these children in? And maybe what are some of those challenges? Would you like to share either of that?
Yeah, I mean, it's challenging because it disrupts your home, and
Wow.
it changes the vibe. But I think that even our kids, me, Justin, and our kids, we all just feel like this is just such an easy way that we can share love with a kid who may or may not receive it otherwise. Wow. I forgot the other question.
Oh, no, that's fine. I said, no, I think you answered both.
Okay.
How it's disruptive, but you get to share God's love. That is such a powerful witness.
Yeah.
Because that's what Jesus did, welcome children.
Yeah.
Have you had any other experiences in life that you feel like you've gotten that word so clearly, or that you've been known by God so clearly, or does this one really stand out?
It really stands out to me. I mean, I reflect on it a lot. And
Wow.
it just, sometimes you just feel distant from God. And I just
Yeah.
remember this time when I really did want to hear from him. And I
Yes.
was given this beautiful message. So
Wow, that is a wonderful testimony. Thank you for sharing it, and thank you for living it in our community. Your love for others, your love for children is so evident, and you bless us with it. Thank you, Annie.
thanks.
Thank you for listening to this episode of St. Mark's Episcopal Church, GodCore. If you would like to record one of these episodes and tell your story about how you've experienced God, please use the link in the notes to schedule your time. We look forward to hearing your story, and we hope that you continue to tune in to hear ours. Thank you, and God bless you.